Alright, today I got a Maytag dependable pair washer here. And the issue is the only cycle that it goes fully through is the delicate cycle. So I'm going to show you how to replace the timer switch. We'll jump right into it. Alright, first things first is always make sure it's unplugged. Alright, so before we get started here, go ahead and make sure your appliance is unplugged. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright, so once we've done that, all you got to do now is you go ahead and grab your Phillips head screwdriver. And right across the top, back right here, let me go around this side. There's going to be 3 screws, 1, 2, and 3 right there. And all you're going to need to remove these 3 screws is a Phillips head screwdriver. Go ahead and remove those real quick. Alright, once you have those 3 removed, you don't necessarily have to remove the whole plate if you don't want to. All you have to do at this point is clean my camera around. It's right here. Go on the inside. You can see there's a little groove right here. And all you have to do is slide it up just like that on both sides. And you come over here. You'll have to push it forward a little bit. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this both side up. Then all you got to do, you might have to grab the top of the machine here. And it just pops up just like that. And you can just lay it down like that. So what we're going to do now, so you come around to the back, we'll go ahead and disconnect this ground wire. There's a little pin right here. Alright, as you can see, I've got the other timer switch right here. And it's pretty simple. There's only one ground on this model. Pops in right here. Then you got the clip. Alright, so all we're gonna do is you're gonna have to, let me zoom out a little bit. You're gonna have to grab this clip and wiggle it at the same time as holding it. And it's a little stiff and snug, so you're gonna have to pull hard. And that's all there is to this, okay? So now we're gonna come around to the front of the machine. Okay. Now, in order to get this knob off, you may have to use a flathead screwdriver and wiggle around. There's going to be 4 clips that holds it on here. And you may need a screwdriver for this little clip right here that holds the switch in. And this just comes off like so. This one's got some teeth on it that you might have to pull it a little bit. And then all you're gonna have to do right here is use a flathead screwdriver and remove these 2 screws. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and remove these 2 bolts. Okay, as you can see, the timer switch just falls out, just like so. Alright, so we'll grab this old one. I'll grab a new one. And all you want to do is grab your new timer, sit it up against it here, and you might want to slide these grooves into place just while you're doing this to make this process a little bit simpler. Alright, so all you want to do is you're going to make sure your connection's on the top. You're going to come around the front here and you're going to grab it. And you're going to line this hole up. You can see I got the hole lined up right there. And all we're going to do is start those out by hand. So give me 1 second. So we've got those started by hand. We'll go ahead and tighten those up fully real quick. Okay, we'll go to the next one. I haven't measured. I believe this may be a 5/16 or a 3/8 screw you could use, as well as just got a flathead option. All right, so all we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab this piece right here and we're gonna gently spin it around until it pops into its groove, as it should, and you'll feel it pop in there. And then this one will slide on next. And we'll slide this little pin right back in place here. Once it's popped in place, you can just carefully, gently line up the white cap. All right, so once we've got the cap on, now all we got to do is make sure that we've slid our grooves in place and we're locked in place. All right, so once we've done this, all we're going to do now is we're going to come around to the back of the machine. We're going to find the spot right here where our ground connection goes. Here, that way you guys can see this really good. Okay, you can see right here where the ground connection goes. We're just gonna pop this on, and now we're just gonna grab a black connector and line it up, push it till it clicks in place, and we'll just continue on to our back plate. So we're going to grab our screws. We're going to start these out by hand to make it a little bit simpler. Let me walk around here and make it a little bit easier. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and finish tightening these other two up by hand here. Then we will tighten these up and we are good to go. All right, thanks for watching.